Alright, we're going to get started on cutting these doors up and taking the rust out. We're going to get started on the passenger side first. Of course, we're going to cut all this out here, all the way across on this outside part. And on the inside, all this rust up in here, we're going to replace this panel. See, I put these doors on right after I did the rockers and the cab corner to line everything up. So, of course, everything looks good. So I'm going to keep my same measurements going up right here on both sides and get that cut on in. But I'm just going to start unbolting these doors, getting this thing thrown on the table, start doing some surgery. Alright, now like I did my fender, I'm going to make me a cardboard pattern on around here, keep the same radius going on when I go to cut it out and this and that. And watching David over at Mobile Hot Rod Repair do the same thing, it was a good idea, so I'm going to use it. Alright, so there we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull up about 12 inches here. I can really pull up anything I want as long as I'm past what I'm going to cut. I'm going to go and put me a mark right here. 12 inches. Then I'm going to hit that other side and do the same thing. Give me something to measure back on when I cut this thing out. So, there we go. Alright, here's what we got. Went on and put me a piece of tape down where I want to cut this. I got out of all this. But before I cut that, I'm going to cut this piece first, all the way down. 7 3/4. That's about what I got there, so I'm going to cut that first. Went on and took my grinder, went all the way around here. I took out just enough to peel this skin back, as you can see, all the way around, so I can jam this tight against here so I can get my true measurement that I originally pulled from the start, from here to there, 12 inches, because I want to make sure I got this in the right spot, 12 inches. But like I said, I'm going to cut this first, 7 3/4, just this piece first, all the way down. That's what I'll do. After I cut that, I'm going to secure it down, probably put a few weld spots here and just cut right along the top of it all the way down so I'll have a good fit. So, we can start doing some cutting. Alright, here's what I did. Went on and cut it out. Grinded it on down, got it all cleaned up. I'm going to lay it off in here. Of course, I done did this a while ago. Went on, got my measurement right there. 12 inches. I'm going to do it different what I talked about a while ago. I done put it up there. I took this little bad boy right here and I went on and scratched me a line all the way down, so I know I'm right. So I'm going to take my grinder here in a minute, move this, and I'm going to cut right down that line all the way down. All the way down. I mean, yeah, it's a little jagged here and there, up and down, not too much. As long as I keep that same scribe there and do this the same as that, we're going to be alright. Here we go. Alright, looking pretty good. Everything's cut to fit. It's just sitting in here right now. Going to have a pretty good gap all the way down. After I install them right there, I have a nice gap to weld to. So that's going to fit. Not going to do anything with that right now until I get this cut out. Got quite a bit of rust down here, so I'm going to come on up in here and get this cut. The new panel comes to like right in this area here, so I may do some cutting in here. We don't know yet, but I got a lot of rust here and all over here on this side, so I do have plenty of metal here to work with. So yeah, I'll probably cut it along in here. I'll just figure out where I want to cut it when I get ready. But I'll get my same measurement on the other side when I flip the door back over with this point here up to that measurement that I had on it. Well, it's right here, 12 inches. So I got to keep that same measurement. It really won't be 12, it'll be like 11 and 7/8, because after this skin folds on over there's where your 12 is. So we'll get this scribed in, figure out where I want to cut it, and see where we're going from there. Alright, got this bottom panel cut out. I come up here, went here, I changed my mind. I was going to go straight across, but I changed my mind. Come up, stay just below that hump there all the way down. Cut 2 spot welds out because there's a brace right here. Come on down, cut another spot weld out right there. And we're ready to pull this bad boy out. So, takes care of that. Won't be needing this anymore. Now what I got to do is go under here and clean this rust up and everything, treat it and this and that, and start fitting these panels in. Alright. Alright, got everything cleaned up. Got the door strapped to the ceiling. Got my rust mort down. Some chemical in the back that I sprayed on, fight the rust. We'll let this set for 24 hours. Come back in tomorrow evening, fit this bottom panel in. Of course, I used all this through the door. Got it cleaned up the best I could. Come back in tomorrow evening, do another number on it. Alright, let this rust mort set for 24 hours. Everything looks good. Still got to undercoat it now with some good undercoating here to protect it from rust. And just to put a top coating over top of that. So we got this cut out. Got the bottom piece cut. I scribed it off the old piece over there. Made this one. And it's going to go right in there. I can do a little trimming. But first of all, I've got to install this and get it welded on in there so I can do my hammer and dolly work behind it. So that's what we're fixing to do right now. Alright, done a few spot welds for now. Took my clamps out after I went like 4 this way and 4 that way. Took the clamps out. Now I can just kind of watch myself and just put a spot here and there real slowly. Watch the heat. Use the hammer and dolly here and there. Try to keep that arch in there. I don't want it to sag down. So let's start doing some welding. Alright, what I'm doing, welding a little bit, coming back, grinding the welds down, letting it cool down, then I'll start again. Do a few, work the hammer and dolly, come back, grind down, do the same thing. Main thing is keeping that real nice right there, keep it from sagging in. So I just got to work with it as I go. It's working. Start welding. Alright, got everything looking good. Watching myself. This is taking forever, but I want it right. Feeling good. I'll weld a little. Come back, grind down. Get a few more welds. Eating all the Halloween candy up before Halloween. But that's what we're doing. Alright, finished welding. Got everything smoothed out. Looking real good. Got to fix this little spot here. I'll catch that when I start bending this over. Take a little run down here. I've got a little pinhole. See, where's it at? A little pinhole right here. Right there. Got one right there. Got one right there. And right there. Then I'll fix this. I gotta knock this down. I'll fix this once I start flipping that edge over there. Then weld that. I done the old flashlight trick. Baby's still on. Well, done the flashlight trick there. So that showed me where the pinholes were. I'm gonna take that little drill bit right there and drill through them and put another little spot of weld on there. But that's what I'm gonna do. Come in tomorrow evening, put that bad boy on, and go at it again. Alright, that's all we're going to do on this one. We'll come back on the next one. We'll do this inside panel here. But before I do that, I'll do a little more hitting around here and there and getting that straight. But alright, y'all take it easy.